Happy Makeup Monday. I told y'all we were going to win every slip I gave you. Now, to be fair, two of them voided, but we did hit the one. So we got a solid slate tomorrow. The weather looks okay, but I'm excited to talk some baseball. Let's get right into it. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Keith Stone coming at you with another free pick video. Guys, do me a favor before we even get started. Help your boy out. Hit that like button, and you can even drop a comment too. So we hit this play. Like I said, Trent Grisham, the secret weapon. Now I think he's getting the day off tomorrow. Mondays, just so you guys know, first and foremost, right off the bat, Mondays can be a very tricky day in Major League Baseball. So keep that in mind. A lot of these books will even keep like certain, rosters away from you essentially. Cause like sometimes starters, there's just weird things that happen on Monday where like you might not know who's starting. You might get some regulars, like guys that have even been like really hot. They might get random days off. Probably a little less likely this time of year, but it still does happen. Don't be shocked if like some big names that, like for example, Boston was a doubleheader yesterday, and they played on freaking Sunday. Yeah. So this Devers hit right here, this was the first game. Then Devers had three more hits. I don't think I've ever seen a guy smack a double off the wall where he's literally like aiming there twice, like he did off the Green Monster. It was actually kind of insane. I swear. I think it hit like within 2 feet of where he hit the first one. I think he went like 3 for 3 or 4 for 4, maybe something crazy like that. But anyways, I'll just say this: be careful on Mondays with baseball. It seems to just be kind of like a weird day. I don't know. I kind of feel the same way about Sundays, to be honest, too. So I have a theory, though. So this is second day in a row my VIP has not profited. Now I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant storm here. So if you don't want to hear this, by all means, just skip ahead. If you do, you want to be entertained a little bit, you'll probably have me at my finest, and I'm actually sober. I'm not even like I'm gonna get into that right now. Okay. So I have my theory to why the last 2 days we haven't profited. I'm on the 40, like 50, actually it's into the 50s now. 52 hours of a 72-hour, what you call a fast. Okay. So it's like I literally all I've been drinking, no calories, like nothing, just straight freaking water, pretty much. And then I've had like a couple zero sugar, zero carb energy drinks. That's it. And I like to do this a couple times a year. Actually, really more like at least once every 2 months now, to be honest with you. Just good for the body, kind of gets all that crap out of here. Let me show you guys. Now, it's one thing I can accept when I just have bad fucking reads. Okay. But what I can't accept is the way we've had so many fucking bad beats the last 2 days. It is actually, I mean, I guess we're just due. Okay, let's talk about this one. Okay. A lot of people say, well, don't play the picks on sale. Okay, well, why wouldn't you? They're like negative 250 to 300 most of the time. You'd be an idiot not to play them. Seriously. Now, is there a conspiracy going around to some people that maybe like they give you ones that a lot of analytics could already say fell on top of their normal line? Sure. And then if this fails too, they still have everyone's money. But Halliburton literally took one shot in the first half, and guess what? It was a fucking like full quarter, like Hail Mary at the end of the half. That was his only shot he took. Then in the third period, and he only had 3 assists or 4 assists in the first two. So it's not like he was just like passing the ball 24/7. Dude shoots 1 for 6 from 3, missed 2 free throws, didn't even have his first points until the third quarter. At the very end of the third quarter, then he wanted to be a ball hog for about 2-minute stretch. I think he scored 7 straight points. Then he only went to the free throw line from that point on. Guys, I mean, he averages probably 20. Sorry, I had to mess with my phone. What pisses me off is when I have these great fucking reads like this and the pick on sell, fucking Tyrese Halliburton screws us. Now, Zazuda, this is for you, bro. You said, give me a dabble slip. I'm just fucking with you, bro. But this is why we don't fuck with the NBA anymore unless we have to, okay? Like, these guys are literally just so inconsistent. You never know who's fucking playing. I mean, look at this shit. 9 points. I could have gone out there and fucking done that probably. I could have probably heaved up a couple threes, man. You call him, I used to be like Jason Williams out there on the court, dude. Come on now. Anyways, You see these reads right here? This is why I'm fucking frustrated. Brooke got this done. Weiler got it done. He got it done in his first at bat. Bregman got it done early in the second inning. Just frustrating. So here's another one. This game went to extra innings. He got on base on a fielder's error, so you could say that was good luck. Then he stole second, and the Yankees for 2 straight at bats could not drive him home in extra innings. They had a runner on second and third. They ended up losing that game. Very frustrating. He also there was another thing in the I can't even remember what it was, to be honest. Something very borderline to like almost a hit. Fielder made a good catch, maybe. Can't even remember because I watch so much sports every day, guys. Just another one. It's like such good reads here. We only needed 1 hit from Grisham. He got 2. Soderstrom fucking went off. I think he had maybe 2 home runs. I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, so this one right here. Okay. Sidney Crosby, this was green. I think it was literally 12 minutes into the game. In the first period, this was at 3. And I'm like, oh, okay, all we need is Russ now. Well, guess what? He was at 1. I go back to look. Crosby is now at 2. Rust is done. And this is like midway through the second. And I'm looking at the goalie saves, and they're down a goal. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Okay. Then Crosby gets a shot. It updates on ESPN, says it right there. And Dabble updates it to green again. And then 2 minutes later, I'm looking through this, at the slip and stuff, and I see it literally just go back down in real time. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? 2 stat corrections in 1 game. Now, I'm not sure if it hit like the post and they thought it was the goalie. I think that's might have what happened once. And then I think it literally happened again where he had a shot, kind of got his own rebound, but they thought the goalie, it went off like the goalie's pads, but it was actually a defenseman's stick. Like we're talking inches. 2 stat corrections, 1 fucking player prop. Unbelievable. I mean, in hockey, something like that, I could, 1 a game. Okay, sure. That might even be actually kind of common for 1 a game to happen. But 2 on the same player, I mean, guys. So I figured it out. It's the no alcohol. It's 100% the no alcohol, and it's the no movie quotes. I got to give you guys a movie quote. I'm going to give you a quote from literally like one of my favorite movies ever. It's literally like one of the best. I'll give you guys a couple hits. It's one of the best revenge stories ever put on screen. And the line I'll give you he goes like this. He just gets put into something. I'm not going to tell you that. I might give too much information when he goes, Monsieur Villefort, Monsieur Villefort. And the main character's last name starts with a D. First person who guesses that, I'm sure you guys got Google as your ally, but I might just have some VIP for you. If you're already on the VIP, just leave a comment anyways and impress the hell out of me if you already know it. So yeah, I'm pissed off, guys. I'm definitely drinking beer tomorrow. I promise you that when this fast is over. It should be over by tomorrow night. Even if it isn't, I'm cutting it off there because, yeah, I'm telling you, that's why we're not hitting slips. That's why we're getting all these bad beats. Here's another one. So you guys see when I miss, we're always going 2 of 3. It's like if I had bad reads, that'd be one thing, but we're always on target. And then this guy shoots 6 for 17 and still somehow gets to 21 points. And what even pisses me off more, and this is where I just know I have to start drinking. Okay. The good news is we have this one open right here. This was an AI slip. So this guy got done. That's not all bad news. And I did hit this slip right here. Also, look at Rob Field Devers, man. Just crazy. This is what pissed me off even more. Let's go back to that DraftKings slip. When I set this slip, I was literally, see how it's top down? These were my top 2. This was the third guy. I was debating between him and him. OG Anunoby, 32 points. And the thing that convinced me was, oh, Jalen Brunson's going to be back. It might cut into, his scoring a little bit. No, not really. Just, let's pick on the Suns. Yeah, very disappointing. That would have really saved the day. It would have saved a lot of things, actually, because, this was a 25. It would have paid 125 plus it had like a 50% boost on it, I believe. So we would have got 60. Yeah, it would have been like a 180 slip. It would have saved the entire day. And just that was like, I guess, the one, those are the things you can't control with DFS. You have the reads, you literally hit 3 out of 4, and you find a way to put a loser in each one because the better can't even hit their discount play. Same thing. The discounts fucking got me tonight. Jimmy Butler. I mean, dude, what a bum, bro. Steph had like 3 points in this game. Man, watch out for Houston. Anyways, enough rambling on. You guys came here for the picks. Let's get into it. I got two of them for you today, and we're gonna go on a statistic I haven't given you guys yet. And I got some leans, but yeah, I think we're just gonna stick to these two slips today, and then I'll have a book slip for you guys at the end that I really like. So I gave you that's one good thing I did too yesterday. That slip I made you guys where we took the over, the alt over in the Colorado game, dude. They had that done in the fourth inning. Okay, that was the easiest ever. We could have just taken the normal over. And then the Diamondbacks plus 1.5, I think is what it was. Yeah, so that actually cashed. And I'm so dumb that when I literally got done with filming and editing and stuff, I forgot to go set the bet in. I could try it on the book. I'll try signing in today so we can set it live. These sports books, a lot of times they give me a lot of problems with my MacBook because it's like Starlink and I'm like out here in the rurals and I'm close to a state line and they think I'm like in freaking Atlanta or something because I think that's where like Starlink pings to. Anyways, make sure you're on the winnable free plan, guys. I drop bonus plays on there every day. That better play that fucking Jimmy Butler screwed. I gave that out for free today. So if we get 50 likes, I'll drop a bonus VIP slip. Guys, we're going to get hot again. I mean, like look down there on the ticker. 15 of the last 17 days. The 2 days we missed have been the last two. So I'm drinking beer tomorrow. I promise you. I'll be drinking some Voodoo Rangers and some Keith Stones. So get on Chalkboard. That's where the first play is. You guys know the drill. Help your boy out if you're going to sign up. They're one of the best MLB apps in the game. That was one of the bright spots of today. We hit that slip. The other two I gave you voided. The one guy missed, and the Miami pitcher ended up not playing because that game got rained out, which I probably should have known was coming because I just went through all the storms like the day before, and they were moving that way. And then you're going to get some type of free square. I forgot to update this photo. Okay, it's an awesome site. We've been cashing slips, so I'm just going to go both of them on the screen at the same time. We're going to take first time I've bet on this in a while. I've taken batter walks before this year. I did it with Ozuna. We hit that prop on VIP. We're going to take Nick Fortes to get one batter strikeout. Now, the guy that is pitching on the mound today for the Mets is that little Asian guy, Senga, I think his name is. Yeah, Kodai Senga, okay? 29 plate appearances, almost a 40% K rate. I don't mind just going to straight strikeouts too. I went and picked on this guy on Chalkboard because most of their guys had 1.5 lines. There was like 6 that did and 3 that didn't. Then I would dug a little deeper for us. And I came across his box score this year. So you're looking at a strikeout in every single game except one. And he's basically striking out once a game. So, he bats like usually towards kind of the bottom of the order. So hopefully that's not an issue. We really want to try to get him, 4 plate appearances, but in 15 plate appearances, he's got a quarter strikeout. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like if we get that 4th at bat, it's a lock, but he's only faced Senga, I believe. Let's go take a look. Nick Fortes right here. So he's faced him 4 times, 2 strikeouts. Like our chances. Okay. That's pick number 1. Not going to go into breaking down a strikeout too much more beyond that, guys. We're not going to talk pitches or anything. In fact, they didn't even have a lot of it on Outlier to kind of show you guys. I'm trusting my read on this one, and hopefully the math is right and the matchup is good. And Senga has his A game tomorrow, so I like that. Aaron Judge, I love him tomorrow. I don't mind. I like him for anything. Batter fantasy score, hits, runs, RBIs, total bases. So the reason I like taking Judge, especially when he's on the road for hits, runs, RBIs, couple reasons. One, he usually bats second or third in the order. Lately, they've been having him at 3. They have Bellinger, and then they kind of rotating the hitters up top. It's been Goldschmidt a lot. So they're literally going Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Judge. So most of the time, especially when they're on the road, they're guaranteed 9 innings at bat. He's going to get that 5th plate appearance. How many times have we seen it where Aaron Judge will have 3 walks in one game? So what I mean is, like, look, hitter fantasy score, it's great for this too. But if you're picking one of these statistics, let's say he goes 1 for 2, okay, because walks do not count as at-bats. Let's say he goes 1 of 2 with a single and 3 walks. But on that single, he got an RBI. Well, that counts as 2. Or let's say he just got on base, and of the 4 times he got on base, 3 walks and a single, he scored 2 runs. Well, there's a hit and 2 runs, so you're going to hit this. If you just take bases and he only hits a single with his 1 hit, you're going to lose 1.5. I just think there's more ways for offense that's playing pretty well right now for him to hit this. Love the freaking matchup. We can go pull that up real quick here. Let's go back to, which one is it? This one. So if we go to Baseball Savant, I think it's the first game tomorrow. So you guys might make sure you lock this in. Casey Mize, dude, he's 4 of 5, 2 doubles lifetime with a strikeout. So looks like he's faced him twice, pretty much is what that means, because he didn't face Mize 5 times in one game. Mize did not make it that far. He didn't make it through 9 innings. So I guarantee you. So that's your free pick number 1. We're going to take Judge for 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and we're going to take Nick Fortes over 1 batter strikeout. Now, you guys, I really hope this play hits so I can come back and brag tomorrow and say, hey, nobody's giving you individual batter strikeout lines on YouTube. And I guarantee you no one is. Most guys I've watched on baseball on YouTube, they like to focus on home runs because everyone thinks they're going to get rich. And I mean, I'm not saying you can't profit off home runs, but they still are hard. But the guys that you want to just do it in parlays, I do those for content purposes, not for, trying to get rich off of it, guys. That's something you do low wager, high upside. You mix it in. Okay. It shouldn't be a lifestyle though. Anyways, that's play number 1. This is a half unit play for me. It pays 3.12x. So we're getting a little over 3x, which is really good. $156 on Chalkboard. Let's move on to play number 2. So this is going to be on an app that I have not promoted to you guys in quite some time for quite a few reasons. I'll keep the details out of it, but I still am an affiliate with them. I just don't really promote them as much anymore. It's just there's a lot of reasons why, but I want to get back into it a little bit, and I need to reach out to them about a few things. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I will tell you this about Sleeper, guys. They're very similar to Chalkboard. They usually just don't pay out quite as much. It's that simple. And I'll be honest with you, they're terrible for home runs. Like the worst site to pay out for home runs. But they're also really good at a lot of things. And I will mention that to my rep when I email him about some other stuff. I'll say, hey, dude, you guys got to do something. I cannot promote home runs on your site. You got to do something about them payouts. But I will tell you, they do have a ton of lines that you can choose from. On top of that, one thing that's really good is they have one of the best sign up offers in the game. If you especially if you're one of these broke guys, okay, if you have no fucking money in the bank and you're still going to insist on gambling, you're going to want to be one of those guys. Well, Sleeper's fucking perfect for you, man. I got you. Let me tell you, Sleeper Fantasy, all you got to do is make the minimum deposit. And if you use promo code SBAA or the link below, you make that minimum deposit after your first $5 bet. Okay. So you're only $10 in, you're putting 5 of it at risk. They'll instantly give you $55 to play with. Can't beat it. $60 free to play with. Cannot beat it. Or 55, I guess. So yeah. But anyways, you'll have 65 total. You give them 10, they give you 55 back to play with. Freaking awesome. Yeah, make sure you use the link below or use promo code SBAA. So let's get into it. I don't know why this line is so low. I mean, I don't know. Let's just go look. So we're going to take Dustin May over 4.5. Now the books have this a negative 111. It's possible they know something that I don't. There's really not a lot of head-to-head data. This is a kid that came up from, I can't remember if he was called I think this is his first action in the majors this year. So because you can see there's literally hardly no data. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. I don't know why they're saying this is only negative 111 at 4.5 against the team that literally strikes out the most in Major League Baseball. It is going to be his first road start, but you can see he had 6 against the Braves in a 3-1 win. I like that. There's, like I said, he pitched 5 innings. There's not a lot of data to go off this guy. It's just simply a matchup play, and you guys know how I love my matchups. If we come look over here, right here, 31.8% K rate. That is tops in the majors, guys. It's almost, I think it's let me see. I think I had it pulled up somewhere else too. That's the walks. Okay, so yeah, it's 10.67 a game, strikeouts per game. Let's click on this. Yeah, so number 1 in Major League Baseball. Okay, now I have some other leans, but the lines weren't out. So I'll tell you what, I'll make that. If we can get that like up to 50, I will give you my other strikeout plan. It's going to be a good slip as well. But these are my top two plays I'm giving you guys for free. So that's pretty much it on that. Like I said, not a ton of data to go by. This next play, however, Logan Gilbert, there is a lot of data to go by. And I'll show you guys something real quick. So this is 2024. So this was a 55% hit rate. That's still in our favor, okay? But I want to show you guys something. Right? Let me see here. Which button do I push? There one. Okay. So this was me on the club level. I'm a club level kind of guy. I think I was in the second row on this third baseline, like literally right where I was sitting. So awesome time. Met some cool people there. Great food. They had like freaking VIP service on the club level. Just calling. My beer never fucking ran out. I can't remember the guy's name. I think the guy that helped me, I took a photo with him, gave him a shout on YouTube. I think his name was James. I'll have to go back and see if I still have those videos from my ballpark review stuff. I think I probably do. Anyways, that was that day. And if you look over here, we go back to this view. That was this game, right? It was this one right here. See, Chicago White Sox, Seattle Mariners, 8-4. I believe Seattle scored 8 or all 8, or maybe it was 6 or 7 runs in the very first inning. So that ruined one of my bets right off the bat because I was actually backing that Chicago pitcher. But another very important slip cashed later that night, or later when Logan Gilbert got his. I think we needed 7, or maybe it was 6, but he ended up getting 8. And then by the time I got back to my rig at the truck stop at Love's, I was like so happy, and I was like, this Nigerian immigrant like drove me home. Like it wasn't even like Uber or official. He just like, hey, you need a ride? I was like, yeah, let's go. He's playing me like George Strait and stuff. Dude knew the lyrics better than I did. It was fucking awesome. So we're fucking driving back. He's a pretty solid driver. Got me there safe. So I gave him a nice big tip, and I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, you did real good. I'm going to give you this no matter what, but I'm going to open this app right now. Just give me a sec. And I'm going to see if I hit any other big plays tonight. Well, I did. And we hit a 50 for $1,000 on better, five stack. I'm sorry, it was 100 for 1,000 because I had it flexed. So yeah, I was like, so I just gave him $50, doubled his tip. Yeah, it was freaking awesome. Great time. And you can see ever since that game, I must have been like Logan's good luck charm, because you know what? His last 10 games, dude, he's hit this 90% of the time dating back to last year, including head to head. Didn't look the greatest. In fact, he was right there on these, but these were all last year. And you got to remember, Houston's lineups changed a lot. They lost Bregman, they lost Tucker, and insert Christian Walker, big strikeout guy. So I'm telling you, the fact that he was even getting there. Alvarez and Altuve had a little success against this guy, but Alvarez still strikes out to him. Alvarez either gets a hit or he strikes out. So don't look. I'm not too worried about this. These are all pretty close, anyways. Like I said, the lineups changed a lot. But in his 2 starts this year, that's what most important thing. How is his form right now? He's crushing. 10 strikeouts, 8 strikeouts. We got 7 innings. He got 10 Ks in only 5 at bats, or 5 innings pitched, excuse me. Now you say, well, that's bad competition. That's the Tigers and that's the Athletics. Okay, they strike out a lot, right? Okay, so surprisingly, the Athletics aren't striking out a ton. They're all the way down here at K rate, 18.5% per. That's actually low right now in the majors. 3rd best, actually. Okay, and then the other one, Detroit. Okay, I'll give you guys that one. That they're a top 10 matchup. They're striking out 25% of the time. But look at where the Astros are. They're striking out 28% of the time. Okay, that's a top. These are 2 top 3 matchups. We got Washington and we got Houston. Okay, but what's even crazier, if you go back to let's put a split on here and let's go last 7 days. If we come back down, look at this. Look who's number 1. The Houston Astros, 31%. They're actually more than the Nationals. Okay, I'm telling you, I think this is a pretty good slip. The fact we're getting once again over 3.1x, and Prize Picks only pay 3x. Now, it may be insignificant to some of you, but if I put this bet in on Prize Picks, it only pay 158. That's simple. So get the apps, set the plays where you get paid the most, find the best lines too. That's all important stuff. Let's cash some freaking slips. Let's keep it rolling. VIP is about to start popping off again. You guys are going to start seeing 10x slips. We got so many fucking bad beats the last couple days. Like I said, if I'm like sharing 0 of 3 slips, like, oh shit, dude, you're just in a slump. Your reads are terrible. My reads are fucking spot on. And when you get 2 stack corrections on a 6x hockey slip, it's like whatever, man. Okay, so let's head over here to DraftKings now. I already loaded this up earlier. It looks like these odds just went down a little bit. The Dodgers are now favored more. So what that means to me is they have like knowledge that there's, all the hitters are going to be in, like Otani should be in. Yeah, and Mookie Betts, all these guys. So yeah, so this only pays 136 now. I still like it. I gotta log in though. All right, we're checking location. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're not in a valid spot. You're trying to ping in from Georgia," and then I'm gonna get an email suspending my account, and they're gonna email me later and be like, "That's why I can't even do it. I shouldn't even have done this." But we'll try it. I wanted to try to lock it in on the screen, so we cannot locate you. Let me look around. Okay. Well, we tried, guys. I mean, this is the play. Let me have a bonus available. Okay, so it's we want the parlay. So yeah, Dodgers and the under 4.5 first 5 innings on the Giants Reds game. I like this a lot, actually. The reason why is because you have Logan Webb and Hunter Green on the mound in a pitcher's ballpark out there in San Francisco, right off the bat. So I think that's a really good look. And what did I say that paid out at 136? I mean, yeah, I think it's a good play. And this is why I can't log in shit though, because like Starlink, like it literally thinks I'm in like Atlanta, so they'll probably fucking send me an email and be like, "Oh yeah, there's multiple people using your account." So basically, what I need to not do right now is not sign in with the on the phone for quite some time, like maybe not even until I wake up. So I am gonna go to bed. That's all I got for you guys today, and peace.